And apparently I can't make a replay. Ah, I can. So. Alright. Game 2, Empire of the Sun, Pike versus SouthPark. Let's just go straight into the game. Alright, in the top right position as the yellow Zerg, we do have Pike from Team LRM. And in the bottom left as the brown Zerg, we do have SouthPark, who's playing on Team GT in the Gambit Cup. I don't know what team he's actually on. SouthPark. What team are you on? I don't know. Somebody could tell me. That'd be nice. Anyway. Both players scouting horizontally, as I believe you should, on Empire of the Sun. Let's see what builds they go for. So last game we had a 12-pool gas from Pike and an overgas from SouthPark. Let's see if they decide to mix it up here. Of course, Match Point being a 2-player map, probably going to have a different strategy than a 4-player map, but we shall see. Looks like no Overlord is being made, so SouthPark actually going for a 9-pool here, and so is Pike. Wow, alright, so 9 pools from both players here. Possibly just trying for a build order win. I mean, Empire of the Sun, pretty nice big map, so you know, you might think to 12 hatch, and obviously the other player will mind game you and go for a 9 pool. Try and go for the easy win, but no, it looks like it's going to be 9 pool gas from both players. So we could see a very quick and dirty low econ ZVZ. Obviously ZVZ is generally low econ, but as far as ZVZs go, 9 pool versus 9 pool is it's pretty much the lowest I guess you can get. Anyway, Overlord's obviously not going to do anything useful for a bit of time. So let's see. Okay, Pike is going for a drone scout, and no drone scout for SouthPark. Now, is this actually a drone scout? Yes, this is actually a drone scout. It's not some kind of weird hidden hatchery. But it's very interesting because on such a low drone count overall, this drone that's going out is actually really hurting Pike's economy compared to SouthPark's. I mean, if you just think about it percentage-wise, if you only have 9 drones, 10, let's say you had 10 drones in total, that's 10% of your economy going out the window here, just running around the map. And that seems, well, now he sees the Overlord, so now he knows exactly what position his opponent is in. But that drone scout is going to do him absolutely no good because the Lings are out for both players, actually going to meet in the middle of the map. And I believe, yep, they're not going to run past each other. Just going to do a little dance here and move back. And of course, SouthPark saw the drone with his Overlord, so he should know where his opponent is as well. Looks like Lair has gone down for both players. And they both got speed at about the same time. So completely mirror builds, except for that Pike is now going to be a little bit behind because he sent out that drone scout. Looks like we do have 2 guys on gas, as is standard in a 9 pool. And Pike is actually just going to play defensively now with his Lings, whereas SouthPark is being a little bit more offensive. Pike just going to set up this nice concave. Gotta be careful though, because it's actually pretty hard to make such a big concave. You see these gaps? I don't actually know if Lings can slip through. I mean, yesterday in Gambit Cup we saw some very silly ZVZs where the arcs were actually not link tight and Lings just ran straight in. Let's see if SouthPark actually goes for it. No, it looks like he's going to see it and just back up. Now I wonder if either player actually made any drones. Or if the drones counts are still even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 3 on gas is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 on gas is 10 as well, obviously making the Spire with one of those drones, as is Pike. So I like Pike's Spire positioning better, because if you look at this, if Lings come into his base and try to kill his Spire, he can do a drone drill to his gas to kind of cover this area at least. Whereas for SouthPark, things can just come along the south side and you can't actually drill to anywhere. I suppose you might drill to your natural and then have them slide across through here. Yeah, Nah, I'm not sure. Anyway. Looks like random links are actually running around here. It looks like those links did cross paths. I don't know if SouthPark was paying attention. Now he's gonna see it with the Overlord. They're not gonna do anything. There is a Zergling arc right here, and it looks like one of the links was not on hold position. Almost gonna lose it. Oh man, I think Pike had an opportunity to run into SouthPark's base right there, which would have been huge. but looks like he didn't go for it. Just playing a little bit safe with the links. Looks like massing up the Overlords. Did he build one extra Overlord? I think Pike actually made one extra Overlord on accident. He's at 41 supply, whereas SouthPark's on 33. I don't think you actually need that much supply. I think Pike actually made an extra Overlord by mistake. Look, he's at 25 of 41, whereas yeah, SouthPark's on 25 of 33. So this is like a reverse supply block. Does this, or is this okay? Assaulty says it's okay. All right. I guess it's fine then. And we do have +1 attack going down for SouthPark and +1 carapace for Pike. So once again, Pike going for the carapace first, whereas SouthPark goes for the attack first. And how did this Ling actually get over here? It's not gonna get. Oh, just chilling in the base. That's a very interesting Zergling. Might be able to sneak in here and possibly get a drone kill. That would be quite nice. Interestingly, Pike's arc looks much nicer than a SouthPark's, but doesn't really make a huge difference. And it looks like Pike once again is going to go for the expansion, but the Ling is going to see this drone. He's going to see the expansion go down. He's going to know exactly what's up here. Very nice. Even though he doesn't get into the main base, it doesn't really matter. He sees the expansion, so he knows what's going on. And what is his response going to be? Is he going to expand as well, or is he just going to go for some kind of timing attack here before the hatchery finishes? Looks like he is going on the offensive with some Lings and Mutas. No, just gonna move out a little bit. No, actually, it looks like he. Well, he's kind of like he's positioning as if he's going to expand. And there is one Ling of Pike coming down here as well to just see. Oh, that might actually be a fake to trick Pike into thinking that he's gonna expand as well, where he's actually just gonna go for a huge attack because there's no drone coming out here. He's just making Mutas. I see no signs of an expansion, whereas Pike's is almost done, so this could actually be a very fast game right here. SouthPark, I believe that's wait, what? Something just died here, I assume. Did SouthPark just kill his own Zergling? He might have actually killed his own Zergling in order to free up supply to make a Mutalisk. That's not uncommon in ZVZ, depending on the situation. Obviously, you'd much rather have a Muta than a couple of Lings. And you don't want to wait for the Overlord, so, it's a very interesting situation. Now, how far along is this +1? He might actually wait for the +1, and it looks like he is moving out right now. I hope he's timed it so that the +1 actually does finish before he engages. It looks like it will, but the +1 carapace might also finish. I mean, the upgrades are going to be so close here. What would be really cool if SouthPark actually attacks in the half a second between when his upgrade finishes and carapace doesn't. But it looks like carapace will finish, so it looks like he doesn't hit the 3-second timing window right there. But he is going to go for it right now with a lot of Lings and Mutas. And can Pike defend this? I don't know who's going to win the air war, but I'm pretty sure SouthPark has more Zerglings on the ground. Obviously a shorter reinforcement route for Pike, but is it going to matter in the end? It looks like some Scourge coming in, and SouthPark is on the retreat here. Most of his Lings have gone down. He did kill a couple of drones here at the top. The admin Mog422 has sent me something. I don't know what that is, but I think with that, Pike is now in a great position. He defended the attack. An expansion is now going down for SouthPark. But well, obviously this one is already done. He's got 2 guys on gas now. And any more upgrades coming down? Nope, just going to make some more Mutas. I mean, Pike knows he's ahead, just doesn't want to die right now, and he should be fine. Apparently D&D doesn't block admin from spamming me in question marks. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. Looks like SouthPark is now making some drones. Interestingly, you're gonna eco up a little bit. I mean, this feels a little bit risky, but you know, when you're behind, you have to make risky plays like that in order to come back. Whereas Pike knows he's ahead, so he's gonna play very safe, getting a Sunken Colony even. I think he might actually have more drones as well. Yeah, it looks like he actually has more drones than SouthPark does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's got the second gas mining, so he actually has 3 more drones in total, I believe. That's what that comes down to. My math is is not amazing, but you know, I can do addition. I can do it. Anyway, 32 food for SouthPark against 46 for Pike, and looks like Pike is gonna go for an attack here. Will SouthPark be able to defend? Looks like he's gonna lose a Mutalisk. Oh, Pike gotta be careful not to Scourge the Overlord. And it looks like the Mutas of SouthPark did come out to engage. He's gonna try and micro down these Scourge, doing a nice job. Hasn't taken a Scourge hit just yet, but I think he might be down in the Muta count as well, so can't really engage. Pike is gonna, he's gonna finish off the Overlord. But SouthPark did have a bit of extra supply anyway, and Mutas and Lings are being rallied out here. Looks like more Lings chilling here, and uh-oh, the Muta's going in, killing a drone, and we might have a big air engagement. This could be the last engagement. Scourge of SouthPark coming out, a lot of Scourge coming out. Pike, his Mutas aren't clumped. Looks like he's going to... Oh, looks like he's got more than a control group of Mutas, so he wasn't actually keeping them stacked. Obviously, 2-group Muta control is kind of in the realm of Jadon only. GG from SouthPark. So Pike is going to go up 2-0 here in this series. This is a best of 5, so Pike, he's 1 win away from the round of 8. SouthPark is going to have to make an amazing comeback here, 3 games in a row, if he wants to advance. And let's see what's going to happen. Let me just go into game 3. Alright.